I greet you, Biafrans. So I want you to listen to this audio. There is so many things you will understand of what transpired between Oge Nkere, how he lobbied men on ground. Please, if this is your first time coming across this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification button so that whenever I drop any video, then you will be notified. Share this video massively because Biafrans are still yet to understand what transpired that make this man to run away from what he's supposed to do, from doing account, and why the man played the kind of game he played by lobbying the men on ground. What makes the men on ground stop doing their work as Biafran Liberation Armies? There is another video, but after you watch this finish, then I will upload another video. That's why it is very important for you to turn on your notification button so that whenever I drop it, interesting video like this now, then you will be notified.
And outside
share the video. God bless you.
So let's continue. Listen. Although the audio is somehow long, but like I said, we are going to go through all of them. Let me start with this Oge Nkere's. Let me start with Oge Nkere voice notes.
Oge Nkere na-enye ego ọ bụ taa right from oge PM na ọmụwa ọ tụrụ m ka ihe na-eru aka ji eru aka through 95 to 99% all through me ka o ji eru ha aka through me mana ọ bụrụ na emere ka ọ bụrụ through ụwa niile ihe niile collapse apụtapụta ha ọ bụ ihe niile ya security anyị ọ bụ ihe a na-eweta n'ama maazị
oge a na-eche ka ịkwụsị aka m nwee ike ịtata.
So the person that you are hearing his voice that is, fuming is Oge Nkere. The person that says Mazi, I'm waiting for you to finish so that I can reply you is Oyame. So, and Oyame, like I said, a floor member, and is not just an ordinary person. Or a big fish. Listen.
You let me know.
Chineke na-protect him. O tiri m na ihe na-eme for reason. Ya ahụ nyere m ndụ, nye m ume nje na-eme ya. Anụmagwọ ọgwụ, anụmagwọ afa, aka m dị ọcha na ihe ọbụla m na-eme sisi ụwa. Sisi ụwa, I'm always a victim. I'm always a helper. Ndị niile mụ na ha gbara gburugburu mụ na ihe mekọrọ ihe, mụnwa na-abụ onye na-anọ na-provide na-enyere aka. Ewere aha m. Akọjọrọ m ị nwere ike mee ihe ọ bụla ị na-emegula ngozi menwe but akpọrọ mmadụ na-akpọ m ihe ma onye mbụ ihe nwanyị tie me Maazị Ajoke o dị nji about you na-ekwu okwu nwa m na-ezuzugharị mbụ nke a mbụ ụwa wherever ma meeting ruru mere nunu ga-eme ihe to bring nwa down onye na-ebring down kwanụ onye nwa na anyị nọkwa anyị rutere ebe anyị nọ n'ọhịa anyị na-eme na otu onye ahụ so na dị pila ọ bụrụ na onye a bịara ka o mebie ihe ya gaa n'ebe anyị nọ akpụla m anọchiere m ihe imebi before ejiri akpọ apịa 3 weeks before akpọ apịa Joshua anụka m nchekwa na mụ na ya na-achịkọta nta nọ Maryland o nwere meeting mkpọrọ for sponsorship Joshua na ebe ahụ oge PM ji ọnụ ya kwụ Joshua kpọrọ m the next day ọ sị si na ọ ka na-eche ihe ahụ. Oge PM kwuru okwu ọ fọrọ be ka m ebere m akwa n'ime obi m si ya ọ ga-abịa kwuo ya ihe ọ dị necessary. About my impact na ihe a nọ na-eme. Mụ na gị mkpọbeghị sinsi nọ na-ege ihe. Onwebe ihe m anụfebe from side gị gụnwa bụ second nke ugwu ipikiri fon oge m kpọrọ kere ahụ ya. Oge m kpọrọ ọgọdụ piki onye nsendịrị audio bụ kere ahụ ya Ugo 247 ebe ọ si ebe pikshọ Chukwu nọ na-ewefuru m. From the day one pikshọ m nọ ebe ahụ ọ nọ and before ọ nọrọ dị anọkọta m tii ya asị onye na-elekọta ebe ahụ ana fish ma PMI onwe anything nọ n'ime ebe ahụ nwaanyị dị. Ọ dị ka oge onye Emeka Livingstone ha nọ na-enye nsogbu ha bịara oge mkpọrọ ndị polisi nweta police report m ama m nwaanyị ndị kwụsịgoro ma follow up na that one ahụ. Oge ha bịara ha kpata ebe ahụ ma o nwee presence m nọgoro ke ma o nwee ihe gosiri ma impact ahụbe m ebe mmadụ ga-abụ liaison officer onye isi ebe ahụ maọbụ na embassy maọbụ gịnị ị ga-egosiri na ị na-amaneji ebe a. Onwe ihe ị nwere ike ikwu ị nwere ike go ahead but nwaanyị ji wee kpọọ ọ bụ ka mụ na gị yọọ gaa gbaa afa gaa chụọ aja gaa n'ime mmiri gaa n'eluigwe gaa n'ime edie nri ọbụla ebe ọbụla ị ga.
Remember that we are here to say the truth no matter who is going to favor. I am one of the people that criticized that he put his picture there. I am one of the people that criticized that then. But after knowing that he is the one that is in charge of the place, like his signatures to the building, then I withdraw my statement because, of course, if they rent or buy that place with his name, of course, the picture should be there. So when I was criticizing that, I was not aware. I don't know anything about the people that are signatories to that. I was thinking that he's just an ordinary finance minister. So that one, I give it to him. Let him just his picture is supposed to be there. But now he has clarified that he did not remove any picture. He just added his own, or maybe his own has been there. Maybe they just dust it, or they just because normally we have not seen his picture there. Maybe where they put it in before could be the one corner that camera don't normally capture. But whether camera capture it or not, as long as he's the one that is secretary to the building, his picture is supposed to be there. So let's move on. I just want to accept the fact that he's supposed to be there. I mean his picture.
Take away action. But
Clearly.
Oge ọwụ na ikwusigo gị gwa m na ikwusigo ike ị na-emezi ugbo a tret alaịgọ m ya ọ na ikwusigo gị gwa m na ikwusigo. There is no, I'm not denying any of my audio. I do not threaten you. I tell you what is true. Now, Yashiku China, Ikusigo, have you finished? If it is my voice, it's my audio. Okay, did you call me? Are you threatening me? Let me know what you are doing now.
Your audio message is all threat.
If you see it as threat, that's your business. Listen to me, my friend.
I'll drop Okonike. You understand? Now let me play the follow-up. Hopefully it's this one, hopefully.
Hey, Oge Nkere.
So because he dropped the call without allowing Oyami to reply him to all the things that he said, Oyami was forced to giving him audio message, and that audio is this one. They can never ever play this in Chiamaka's platform. Never. Now listen.
AKA Isaiah Anyol, whichever one is your name, is your business. Listen to me. Nobody calls me and threatened me the way you did. That is the wrong step. Let me tell you, for your own good, don't do it again. Don't. I do not joke like this. We are fighting for Biafra. This struggle, you think, is something that you can just mess up and people like me are looking at you? Look, don't call me and threaten me again, because you're acting like a criminal. And when you act like a criminal, so shall you be addressed. You have our money. You need to account for the money.
I want you to keep on picking the point from what this our brother is saying here. Very, very, very important.
You need to stop lying to these young people on ground. You need to stop lying and deceiving them. You need to stop it now. Why are you forming a parallel government and you want people to be clapping for you? And you looked at me as somebody in that category of individuals who may be clapping for you. Sorry, my brother. Let me advise you. If you know everything, all allegations that have been leveled against you, come out and defend and debunk them. And then take questions from Biafrans. But let me advise you again. It doesn't matter what you do. Biafra can only be one. It cannot be two. Anybody like you organizing a parallel government at the behest of somebody I don't know is making a mistake, because it will not stand. Biafrans have spoken. They have decided to follow the instruction as given by our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. He said, if you didn't hear, that Madam Ngozi Orabueze will be his surrogate at this trying moment, at this temporary period that he will not be with us. He elected Ngozi Orabueze, doctor, to be his surrogate. So shall it stand. 2. In Finland, on the 29th of November 2024, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze played that surrogate very well by declaring Biafra to the admiration of the whole world. 3. Any attempt by you or anybody to truncate that or Biafran government will attract the burning anger of Biafran people, including myself. When I got on the US here, we can, Oge Nkere, we may end up in US court. Only those things those you approve, keep putting them together, because you are going to present them before a judge. Since you call my house and you want to practice how to harass somebody and intimidate somebody like me, you don't have fear in your eyes. You call my house trying to intimidate me.
Meaning that Oge Nkere went to this our brother's house, and he can see the energy in his voice. The video the audio that I played before this one, where he ended up dropping call without allowing him to respond or to even say anything at all. That video audio is 5 minutes 41 seconds. He was just talking, filled with anger. But when you see him addressing his group, he'll be talking like he's somehow down, like a shy type person. But when he wants to do his duty off camera or turn out to lion, the energy in his tone, have you seen that kind of energy in any of his broadcasts? The answer is no. Now listen to this our brother, because for him to go to the man's house, this our brother's house, and probably, I don't know, because what he did there, they did not mention here. He just said, you came to my house, meaning that the Oge Nkere, at a point, he went to his house. Who knows what he did there that made his brother to say, okay, it's like we are going to meet in court. Let's continue.
Into submission. And the same thing that you have given to Geda, because you are going to present them before a judge.
Okay.
Since you call my house and you want to practice how to harass somebody and intimidate somebody like me, you don't have fear in your eyes. You call my house trying to intimidate me into submission. And the same thing that you have given to the idiot who called himself Butuzo, who cannot reason, who cannot think. He is only after money because you gave him little change. He thinks he can sing and dance your music. It's not that way.
So what this our brother said here, okay, there's a reason for that. I will look for the audio here and play it after this one so that maybe you can connect the dots. Because he did not just wake up and start calling Butozo idiot. That's the reason. I'm not saying that Butozo is an idiot. I'm just trying to tell you, because sometimes we tend to focus on what somebody said without paying attention to what made the person to say what he said. Okay, the conversation between two of them flowed very, very well. Everything flew very, very well. But even the first contact that he made to Butozo responded very, very nice, like brotherhood. It was nice. But I assume that Butozo went on to share the same, maybe the conversation or the outcome of the meeting to some of his commanders, and those ones ended up telling the same story to Oge Nkere. And Oge Nkere reached out to Butozo, or Butozo made the conversation known to Oge Nkere. Because from what I observed, after discussing with the Butozo will sound like he's ready to work with let's move on and all that kind of thing. Then he will still turn after talking to Oge Nkere, or this is as if now everything I discussed, so we just washed it off. So he will still go back to his original self, like, no, I don't want to work with him because it's this and because it's that. But him, one-on-one conversation with anybody, he will be very, very polite. But after that, call him in 30 minutes or 1 hour later, he will change it. He switch back to start talking like Oge Nkere and their camp. So meaning that somebody somewhere is pressing his button. Listen.
I like to respect people, but you must know that respect begets respect. Mm-hmm. When you drag yourself like this, people will drag you. Why are you misbehaving? When you say in public that you financed the convention in Finland, what do you mean? That we made you finance minister through our prime minister because we elected him, and by that election we gave him power to select the cabinet members.
Which is true.
He selected you because he trusted you. He didn't know that you are going to stab him at the back when he's not there. And that's exactly what you have done. Why do you hate him so much? The man who made you somebody before the Biafrans. Why do you want to stab him? Somebody look in and shout like this, yeah, they're innocent.
Which is true.
You are not. I want you to take this voice now and go to any court.
Okay.
You are not innocent. If you are innocent, come forward and prove yourself. You must desist from your actions. This shouting cannot help you. Including all the people who are shouting with you, you empower them with our money. You are telling me that you have been giving them money. Whose money have you been giving to them? Your money or our money? Why don't you come out and render account? This is our money. When you have our money as the finance minister, you must render account when you are invited to do so. You don't keep the money as your own. If you don't know what is called due process, you need to go and ask some other people. Please, don't call me. Next time and hear all this nonsense. Look at how you are shouting. You cannot even make an organized statement. You know what you get shouting at court? You are talking to me about going to court. What are you going to do? Go to Dibia? Go to Kuchi Dibia also now. It's not so good, man. Look at this man. Don't.
Okay, so let me play the third one and see, because I would love to listen to play the conversation between him and Butozo. But let's hear this one first. So this is the second part of the conversation through audio. I think through conversation, telephone conversation, but the network was not all that friendly. Let's see. This is Oge Nkere.
Number 3, onye megidere onwe ụjọ na-atụ m ma onye mara na ihe ọ na-eme aka ya dị ọcha ụjọ atụwa ya ụjọ na-atụpụta mụgodu na ihe m nọ na-eme na mana ihe m na-eme bụ ihe m kwesịrị ime. Maazị egwu dị mkpa, achọrọ m onye ọbụla bụ onye Biafra mara na ọ chọrọ Biafra taa, onye ahụ menweghị onye atụ esi. Mụ na gị anyị erikọbe, anyị emebe mosh ịmacha jụọ ese nche ebe ka jọ gị. Mụ na gị ga-emekọrịrị ihe, m ga-amarị onye bifọ pik mụ na gị nwere ike ka jọ gị, ama m histri gị. Onye ma about jụọ ese ọ ejuche ese ahụ enwere ike iwe were onye ahụ ị kpọrọ gụnye ya gwuru okwu. That's a command. Gama atụrụ gị asị, a na-agba mbọ aka ha dị ọcha. Mmadụ emere ihe ọ ga-eji nwa ebilivuru m na nye ọbụla mmadụ a na-eme n'ụwa onye mee ihe ọ na-eri ụgwọ ọnwa. Mmadụ emetela onwe ya ihe ọma. Mmadụ onye a nwere ike mee ya unknowingly. We are not perfect. Anyị na-eme mistake. But ọ na-ewute ige olu nwoke ma ji sendere gị ha ọ nwute. Onwere ihe ha na-eme ka edowe ebe anyị save ha. To extent one time Solomon complained about ihe a ga-eme nke ya ma ya mkpọpụ ya si ale ọkpọ Solomon paka siri ezigbo mba. Ọ Solomon na-abịa agwa ọ ma menọga ọnwụkwa mụnụ eso mụ onye ọbụla eso pụta ụzọ na-eme ihe. Ọmasị onye a ga-afọmụ Biafra land is true not 40 state ka ha esi wee dị na ọmasị onye nwa ga-afọmụ ihe ọbụla agwa gị ihe mere bifo eruo ebe a nọ na ọ bụ obere ihe ịfọndụkwana ihe ọ bụ obere ihe logistik na-agara ezigbo ọnụ. Mgbe ndị ahịa azụbebisa maka ego adịghị onye mere o ji ewute na Solomon ga-abịa kuku mebie onwe ego Biafra kwesịrị iweta jee na eji ya na-aga mee ihe weta ndị a nọ na-ebido ya from mbido ma ahawa ma everything mara the weak point ya ihe niile a nọ na-eme ọ dị mma ka kwere ha ugwu. And before akpọ PM anyị before akpọ ya kedu ka esi emebu ya, kedu ndị ahụ na-eme ya ọkwa the same people na-eme ya, nothing change. O chenjibe the same hand ahụ onwe ihe chenjiri na ya. Ihe chenjiri bụ na prime minister nọ na ngwa gị eziokwu mụ na Odoga gwuru rubi 2 weeks or almost 30 minutes gwuru ọ bụ ihe ga-abịa uwe.
Here he repeated the same thing again, that he talked with PM. Okay, here, and this thing happened before. I assume that this conversation happened before he decided to bring PM's wife to expose the same claim that he just made here, that he talked to PM for 30 minutes. Let me take it back a bit before we continue, because there's other video we need to listen to.
I am very disappointed in my contract to let business you let Solomon Bia. Or say, I can make it. When can we listen?
No way.
Everything, man, the weak point, you hear the line on him. Or the parade you win. Or somebody, I want disease. Now I get it Finland 2023. Again, what I saw my way up here. Oh, my deal, at the end of second, no docusia, go make a young wish. Half a young when he see about once, about twice. Nearly lost Nage make a use on a legal, you spend the Golile spendry. Solomon initiate only one in one is till today. Woman here, Bawara Prime Minister. onye ahụ gụ na ya kwuru okwu do maazị anyị bụ ndị Igbo, anyị bụ ụmụnne. Onwe onye ga-ahụ ji na-egbu nwanne ya obi adị ya ma na onye ahụ abụ onye Igbo, mebi onye Fulani mụrụ ya. Hapụ nwokem ahụ, kọmanda ahụ, onye isi na-eche ala aka ha dị ọcha. Ha na-agba mbọ niile ha na-agba. Abalị ụnyaahụ ịmọdị ọgụ ha lụrụ, ịmọdị ọgụ a na-alụsi ndị a, ka ha na-egbu ha, ka ha na-egbu ha. Ha na-ata ahụhụ, ha na-alụ ọgụ, ha na-agbalịsi ike ka ha nwee ike. Ọ na-enwetabe nọf, ọ bụ ya ego ole na-alakwa n'ụlọ, ego ole ka a na-atụtakwa. One day emewe fundraising, otu onye ga-were pen gbakọọ ihe a na-atụta every Saturday, mmekata ya icheki ebe nwe more than 1, 2, 3,000. Icheki ihe a ga-eji dị nri, ego ole ga-aba ha n'ọnụ. Icheki ihe eji azụzi mgbọ. Icheki mara na ego ka na-abịa na anyị nidiri mmụọ ka ha nwere ike mmekwanụ mmụọ. Beta ọ bụrụ ma ha na-agbalị, ha na-agbalị, a na-aka ha dị ọcha, especially from onye na-edu ha.
Nobody is actually blaming them. The only problem is you. The only problem is you. Nobody is blaming them. The little blame that people are trying to blame them is out of mistake, because it's not everybody that knows the problem is from you. Some will start calling them because they think that because they are the one that's supposed to carry out, but we cannot handicap them. You made them to, to be away, to stay away from the source that have been doing the same thing all this while, because you want to protect your interests. You see, the way you are calling Solomon, the promised PM, to do this and do that, and none of them worked. And so what? If it did not work, then have you asked Solomon why is it not? Why is that this your nice idea, your nice suggestion is not working? But why you are criticizing him publicly is for you to have a reason why he should not be involved in decision making, or be, to take the position where he is at this time. So you see, everything is about, I don't want you to be leader, I want to be leader. You are not my friend, I'm not your friend. This issue is not about individual, like individual. It's not about their individual achievement. It should be something that will concern you. It should bother you, because people are paying their life to keep it going. Let me continue. So this part is where he's trying to use what Butoso said to Oyami, a kind of to create more threats. Okay, but this conversation happened before or after the conversation between Oyami and Butoso. So by the time we are going to play the conversation, know that conversation between Butoso took place before this one with Oge Nkere and Oyami.
He don't play with them. He don't. He don't play with them. And even about honor, he got it tough. Only hinde, onye ihe ama, ọ dị mma ka onye ahụ jụọ ajụjụ. Nsi ka hapụ isendịrị gị audio ka m kpọọ gị Maazị.
I'm listening, and I'll be very happy. You wrote him through bank now. He went so that I can talk too. I don't know.
Aka mmadụ ịdọ ọchị amaka. Aka mmadụ ọ dị ka onye kọmiti crime, ebe polisi ọ na-abịa dị paranoid. But aka gị dị ọcha, ị ga-aga ebe ọbụla kụwa ọbụla, ị na-agaji ara agbagodo aha gị na-ata, asị a na-agba anụ a na-agba ịgbo na-ata. like that reflect back to the PM, what the DUSC.
Okay, wait.
I don't know which one is true and which one is not. Oh, let me come in here. I want you to pay attention. Listen. Okay. Once you are talking to me, you have to know that ihe go about military and an idea.
Okay.
Military when you serve sometimes. No matter how tough you are, sometimes you have to give way, for others to try. As so many all happen now. But like the idea it represents before me now without any particular person. Biafra cannot go on. It's not true. That's that by the way. But let me clear something before you now. We have about allegation. I don't know which one is true and which one is not. But from public utterances, you can infer that certain allegations may be true because of somebody's reaction. Hold on. From public utterances, somebody might infer or conclude that some allegations might be true until otherwise proven.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, there are a lot of allegations against you.
So,
Hold on now. At least you are a human being, and you're a human being. You come out and clear yourself and take questions.
That reflect back to the PM, what the DUSC, and the other use watching it to Amaka. I don't do a man on it backward to be still up for here, Lily, or Chief Baby there, or Boy Lilo Gaputa. I know was.
My brother, hold on now. Hold on. Nkuchagi may address. Hold on.
You see why this our brother is making a very big mistake. He always compare himself with somebody that is very, very far away. You can't. I don't know why he felt that he's in position to, weigh himself with the PM. PM have never for once ignored any allegation. Never. When they accuse him of every, you can't mention one thing they accuse him that he just let it. It's a lie. If you accuse him, he will come out and debunk it and give and warn you not to do it. If you keep on doing that, he will bring your own matter and expose you. Then you can say go. That's the PM for you. Listen.
Hold on now. Hold on. Whenever allegations are levied against you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 allegations, and you keep quiet. On your blanket in even in America here, when you keep silent over certain allegations, public will presume that these allegations are true until you come out and give your own position. That's number one. Number two, okay, in any reason whatsoever, I'm a convention na Finland. Kina Sonia Barawa na Van eliminate the Ghana social media. Everything I'm in Finland. Whole Biafra from Finland, man, nonsense or war and all.
Okay, no, I'm covering majority point for you so that I can before I get that social media. Why only there be a cancel fundraising? Only when you are right here.
Okay, now let me answer that.
That fundraising.
Okay, let me ask.
The fundraising that he's talking about is 1 week, yo. It's not as if they said fundraising stop forever. 1 week. Because of that, it is zero battery. Now caught everything PM connected. Now caught in name of what? You want to teach them lesson. You forgot that people, the Biafran people that are paying the money to contribute the money matters a lot. Now listen, because all
I will tell
you why.
That's right.
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Come on, Ghana social media. Who gave you the right?
Onye gave them the right as finance minister.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, as finance minister. Onye na-akpọ for forest town hall meeting in Aga. The onye secretary.
No, onye secretary. Everything fundraising emanated from the prime minister. Hold on. You were appointed. Okay, I don't know anything. Okay, I don't know anything.
Educate you. As a finance minister, the whole fundraising one money here. The whole town hall meeting, more initiate.
Okay.
Also, like if you want to go, and here I gonna leave.
Yeah. Time. I gave you time. You said your own. Let me come in. You are not allowing me to say anything. I'm just telling you. Yes. It's a legitimate question.
The question of
okay. A question came to them, right? I want to answer the question. Let me right. Right to Biafran people. I'm one of them. I'm one of Biafran people.
Can you imagine?
Everything you do, right. Okay, listen. I'm so cool. You are not giving me space to talk. You asked me a question.
You see, he is not happy that question that he asked that question to bring COS down. Oh, yeah, they are right. He cancel fundraising. They now reverse the question to him. Or find those are funny. Like, he's not even happy that question, get to him at all. Why must you say it on me? Do you know me? Do you know who I am? When he said that Biafran people gave COS right, which Biafran people? You see how this is insubordination and, in any looking down on people. That is what is holding this guy and their group. Because you forgot that people have already choose COS, like me. Because Oyame, this our brother said, he said something here, that the role that COS played in Finland after being, after PM, chose her as his surrogate. But the problem is that, problem to Oge Nkere is that some people like me, for example, have already chose her. We chose her before even the convention, before PM said, because by default she is. Now, how do you know that this person is a leader, like have leadership quality? When the whole thing seems to be, confusing, after PM, after his arrest, some of us were confused what's going on. Just like we were when Mason Kano own happened. People, even if you're not a member, but you are listening to him, you're following him, you get used to his teachings and his doings. Then all of a sudden you can't see him online, you can't hear anything at all. People who happen to be in the cabinet who are close to him couldn't say anything. When it is done on us that something must have gone wrong about his freedom, then we were waiting to hear anything from them. This Oge Nkere couldn't come up to do anything. Sonak Brawe did not say anything. Chiamaka did not say anything. COS came up and addressed Biafran. That's his leadership. That's the autopilot. When you hear autopilot, that's a typical autopilot example. the person will, the movement will be automatically, piloted by somebody who is willing. With that, let me elect you, let me choose you, let me appoint you. No, that's why I said COS is a deputy prime minister by default. The whole thing that's going on now, she is. It is only when COS, clear the air and bring the situation to normal, normalize a lot of dust, a lot of fear. She's calmed everything down. That those ones that kept quiet all this while, they now have ground to reinforce and attack back. And after seeing those, after knowing this kind of thing, you expect me to do what?
And I'm trying to answer your question, and you're not allowing me to answer the question. Jesus Christ. Are you raising money for yourself? Okay. Are you raising the money for yourself? Are you raising money for yourself? This fundraising is for who?
Let me allow him to finish.
Who? Fundraising is for who? From who? Oge Nkere will take the money. Oge Nkere will take the money. I'm asking you questions. You are not answering my questions. Oge Nkere. Who? I'm not lying against you. I shall lie against you now. I want you to calm down. Let me ask you questions. You are running away from questions. Okay, you are running away from questions. If you're not black.
Or drop a call. Remember the first one he dropped call. Oyam is sent voice note to reply that one. Now he drop again. The question should have been the only thing that would have set this guy's brain. To him, what is the success that he felt that he's achieving, or what he felt that other people don't have. Like he thought that as long as he's one setting the fundraising, no other person can set it. In fact, to raise money is all about setting fundraising. That's in his own. Okay, for everything. So you actually believe that setting fundraising, setting Zoom for fundraising will automatically bring money to you. You ignore the real people that are contributing the money. That's why this umbrella asked him, "Wake in the raise for yourself. Are you raising it for yourself? It's not for the betterment of the people." Even if people say we are canceling fundraising, for example, you should have just accept, because this is people's power, not your, not of the power. Accept and let them know they have made a mistake. Explain things to them. But all of them were ready to. Why must it be CS? I said it that time that I know I don't even have any information, anything at all. That I don't think that this fundraising is the problem. They just use it to, to start up their real, to show off their real anger. Listen to this. Okay, this is a where Bluetooth started replying. Let me look for another one. Okay, now let me look for this one.
Okay, you see why I like to send you voice notes? Because you are sounding like somebody that doesn't have any knowledge of argument. Educated argument. You have to listen to me. Okay? Maybe not mega address that time. Maybe voice note mega address.
For the second time. For the second time, up on our phone. I need to drop a call. This one, another one.
Because there is an opportunity to cancel fundraising. He got the opportunity to declare Biafra in Finland. Every power that she exercises was given to her by the Biafran people who elected our prime minister, and the prime minister made him the chief of.
This question is a bomb. Is not like you cannot see them playing this one or this one. Did you see them playing? Do they play this part or this part? The answer is no. You are asking question: who gave CS right to stop fundraising? But you refuse to ask the question: who actually gave her right to declare Biafra, which you yourself also rejoice and you are part of it? So declaring Biafra and stopping fundraising, which of them requires, strong backup to do? This is to tell you that it's all about common sense. Only those who refuse to answer, to think, critical, to think deep, to understand what the intention and the motive of what they're doing. Only those people who fail to do that will be following them. I'm being honest. Because if you put one together, you know that it's true. The question that this our brother threw to him, Oge Nkere, even though that he refused to answer you that are listening to this issue, it should be an eye-opener to you. Because you yourself cannot answer this question. Your guy said that his anger is that why must he stop fundraising? Who gave her the mandate? Who gave her the mandate? He asked him. You should also ask who gave her the mandate to declare Biafra, which you did not. None of them say, "Oh no, Biafra was not declared." That I'm not part of that, but they accepted. But after that, she all of a sudden immediately she stepped down from that pulpit where so she stepped out from the building from that hall. She became Nigerian agent automatically, and they want you to believe it too.
For staff. By the virtue of that office, she stands the opportunity to take over from the prime minister should anything happen to him. Whether he is in jail, whether he is dead, whether anything happens to him. The first person that Biafrans will rally around will be the chief of staff. That is the natural running of government.
Fine. How many of you remember what Betty said? Betty said that she's just a secretary to PM. He's just a secretary to PM. The chief of staff is just a secretary to. Then ask them, the word is COS, chief of staff, not chief of PM. But they know this, but but because they want to arrive at what that thing they want, they have to ignore the normal route to head here, to get there. They choose to waste time to construct a different shortcut to arrive at what they want, not where they're supposed to land. Like Oge Nkere.
I know you have people who have experience in whatever you people are doing. Tell them to tell you the truth if you don't know. Okay? Don't be calling everybody and be talking like this. The power was given to her by the Biafran people. We just finished convention.
That power that this brother is talking here, if they still believe that Biafran is not the one that empowered her, by what is going on now, you should know that this is what Biafra. That's why they actually understand. It is clear to them now. That's why they are when Biafrans are crying and saying, "Oh, look at how they're buying people," they will be their own response or their own reaction will be like as if they are Northerners or from Southwest. They will tell you guys are crying, so as if they are not part and parcel of the issue, because Medina Oga. Na-ama Odibo or na-ama Niyuku. Like Oge Nkere. Can I continue?
France needed that moment to recover because it's money that we're going to pay. People needed to come home, settle down, and then take a fresh breath and then come out and do fundraising.
Period.
You didn't come out to do fundraising because you wanted to help.
At all.
You came out to do fundraising because you needed to use it to mobilize support.
This our brother. In fact, anọ ntị ndị gị n'isi na ọ na-apụ ọkụ. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. That there's no way you tell me that these people they cares about men on ground. No. This is about looking for a way to lay hand upon so that they can start with the real thing that they want to achieve. That's why even at this point in time they're still holding on. And he said that he's ready to, even if he buy now, that he know that he's doing something that is right. That's to tell you, no matter what is happening now, Oge Nkere prefer to, use everything to continue what he's doing. Okay, for how dubious people can be.
And that is exactly what you did. That is the same lie you lied to men on ground. You lied to them, and you know it, Oge Nkere. Stop running your mouth like this. Look, I am not the type of person you will call. I have told you before. Whenever you call me, jot down your points. Don't just come here and be running from east to the west. That's not how I roll. I know my onions. If you need education about how to run government, you can call on me. Okay? We have prime minister. We do not have elected officials. We don't have Senate. We don't have House of Assembly. We don't have honorable members. We only have elected prime minister, which is unicameral system. That's what we have. The prime minister has selected people who will work with him. Those people he will mobilize so that they will vote during cabinet meetings. Okay? The same cabinet meeting that dissolved CRC. Cabinet dissolved CRC.
Are you getting that? That the CRC that they are using now, because they don't even know the meaning. People who don't even know the meaning of CRC, how can they know the meaning of COS? Because they have converted the CRC as electoral body of government in Ezra, not of USB. Are you getting the point? So this video is very, very long, and I will try my best to end it here. Okay, I will end it here because I can have noticed that it's 52 minutes video, so it's quite long.